Yo, what's up, guys? It's Man X, and I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's okay to run triple Geo. It really is. Um, and sometimes it doesn't help you, and so I am not here to showcase triple Geo. I'm here to talk about my thoughts about it and how I use it, how I would use it, and well, just Geo in general right now before the buff, and what to do with Geo going forward. So. Without further ado, let's get to it. Now, normally I would skip scenes here, but this is a really good example right in front of me, so we're just going to go ahead and jump on it. So one of the things that Triple Geo has trouble with is Dendro. You see our good friend the Hilly Trail over here is going to show us what I mean. So, hello, sir. Oh, a little antsy, are we? So, I'm going to apply some Geo damage here. Alright. If you'll check the shield actually does not receive any damage from Geo whatsoever. Ningguang, if you would. Now, Ningguang has the ability to get past the shield, right? Making things a bit easier. Albedo, and of course Zhongli, you can set up a nice little thing here. In fact, you can just, excuse me. In fact, you can just take Zhongli out of this altogether in this case. So Dendro shields are completely unaffected by all of this, basically. Right? So this is a one time. If you're trying to rely on Petrify, it's not going to work out for you. And it really isn't much of anything to do with anything. So in this case, the best way to deal with everything that's going on is to make sure that you have a character with you. Bennett is going to show us why. So that fourth character is to help you get past certain things that elemental resonances won't allow you to do, and to speed up things like when you come across, like, you know, an element-based opponent such as Earth Slimes, who, you know, are gonna completely ignore all of the damage that you're bringing to the table. Well, not all of it, but a good portion of it, right? So in this particular idea here, oh, are you still here, my friend? Oh. In this particular case, I just wanted to show off the fact that Geo is good for a lot of things, and you can use it a lot of places. But there's some places that it just isn't good, and that you don't have to use it, especially a triple Geo team, right? So, why use Geo? Where to use Geo? Let's go over that. So, just a quick look at the stats at the time. It was my all-rounder Bolide set, Zhongli, not even fully built Albedo, and then like full support Ningguang, where I actually focused on HP and Elemental Mastery to make her shields tanky and to make sure that my Jade Screen can go up and block plenty of projectile damage. So what's the point? The point is to show that you can run these characters a multitude of different ways. Depending on how you decide to run them, you can figure out more optimal ways, or rather, more optimal placements for your Geo characters, especially if you love all three of them and you want to put all three of them, you want to distribute them between your Abyss teams. There's a good way to do that. So first things first, DPS usually goes better alone unless they need support. However, Zhongli DPS goes really well with a support or a DPS Albedo, just simply because it still does extra damage and helps Zhongli create more particles that he can use along with his physical build. Ningguang typically goes better as a solo because she does play the support function on her own, and she can do great DPS and is well supported by her team and can play really good support as a team. She can wear Noblesse set as she ults all the time, or just carry you, or wear the prototype Malice, or heal you. So Ningguang is usually the #1 choice for solo. However, she does go well if you're playing a support Zhongli. Support Zhongli will give Ningguang the shields that she needs to stay out and do the DPS out, especially if she is your primary DPS and that's what you like to see on the field. So these are the things that I want to talk about. These are the considerations I wanted to bring up here, as Triple Geo might become a thing you do for fun, but if you're going to optimize it, especially for your Abyss teams, these are things that you definitely need to take into consideration, right? So remembering how to support your DPS, what is it that each character does, and really what it is that they bring to the team. My personal recommendations are Zhongli and Albedo. Especially if you're running physical build Zhongli, Albedo will give you the elevator, which puts you up, which gives you more opportunities to do fall damage, which is just extra damage on top of everything else. And then your other two characters, especially if they're providing suitable particles, healing, or whatever it is that you might need additional damage, it can really, really be a powerful and rewarding team to use. And Ningguang is always, always, always rewarding on her own, and then making sure that she has a proper team to back her up. So that's just it for my video today. I wanted to just start a short discussion. Let me know if you like this discussion, if I can go more in depth about team building, why to do these things, what these teams provide, and of course usually I will try them out myself. I actually really, really like a lot of characters, and I don't necessarily build a lot of characters to their highest ability, not necessarily because I can't or I don't want to, but because you don't really get a lot of resources. And instead of, well, what I do is I try to see what I can do with just their concepts, the skeletons of what they could be, and then from there decide whether or not I want to build these characters. So I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you for your time. Take care. Peace out.